guys, Mark here. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple of weeks. I know I've had a lot of stuff on the go. I've been wiring this 69 Mustang here, and I haven't been documenting it because it's just a kind of a factory rewire and nothing super exciting. But we do a lot of those here, and I still enjoy them, and they pay the bills. And so, anyways, it should be wrapped up this week. And then we can get Rob's boat back out of the barn and back inside here and get wrapped up. So we've been just waiting for some this little guy right here, actually, some custom AIM cables. We kind of anybody who's worked with the RS-232 AIM cable knows they have this kind of goofy little flying leads, power and ground out the side of it, which makes for a wiring mess, and I just didn't like it. So we had these made, this custom RS-232 cable made. And anyways, we've been waiting for it to come back. And so if all goes well, this Mustang's gonna leave tomorrow. We're gonna get Rob's boat back inside. We're gonna get back on it. And I should only need about a week, and then it should be all wrapped up. And then I can conclude the second half of that video that we started in the wiring and rigging of that boat, and I'm pretty proud of that one. It's looking really, really good, and and I'm sure Rob's eager to get it back. So that done, then my boat's going to come back in, and we're going to go on it hard for a month or so and get some stuff before I get back onto some other projects. So anyways, just kind of want to touch base on that. There's a couple other things. Obviously, you saw over the last couple of weeks the change of the name of the channel and my YouTube station or my YouTube page and Instagram page. And the idea behind that was just to sort of, I felt it was better fitting for what we were doing, and a little more standardization, and maybe help bring a little bit of interest to the page, of course, but to the sport and kind of just what we do here in my family and how we live this lifestyle. It's not really, the page isn't dedicated to just boat racing. It's dedicated to this lifestyle that we live and the fun that we have, and the, building this cool shit. And I mean, I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I struggle sometimes with putting these videos together. I get these feelings of, why would anybody ever want to watch? Who gives a fuck what I'm doing? There's lots of other stuff going on in the world, and but then I get reading through the comments, and even though we don't have a whole bunch of subscribers just yet, and we don't have a whole bunch of likes, it's really cool when I go through these comments and I see what some people have to say. So I thought today I was just going to kind of blow through these and just kind of share some of them with you, and reach out to those that did comment, because I really appreciate it, and some of them are pretty funny. And I don't really have any hate mail just yet, but I'm sure that'll come one day. Anyways, I'm just going to go through some of these and read them out to you. And I had, in my analytics, I had it all up where you could show all the comments, but some of them were missing, and so I kind of have to scroll through. So so the one here, and this was on the first part of the wiring of Rob's boat. Cameron White said, "I just think it's badass that you made this channel. Wish more people documented this sport. It's a dying breed." And Cameron, I just wanted to say thanks, man. I appreciate that. And that was the whole reason behind doing this, is when I got into this sport, that was one of the things that I really noticed. Like when I was searching stuff, there's just nothing out there, and it blows my mind. And I think in today's day and age, where everything is social, and how can there not be more videos of guys building boats and guys racing boats and guys living that lifestyle? And anyways, that was the whole idea behind doing this. So that was what I wanted to do. So thanks, man. I appreciate you reaching out. I'm gonna go into the next one here. Just bear with me for a sec. I think just bear with me. Oh, there's a good one here too. This was on my 8-second Pro Stock STV video. I hope I pronounce this right. Mr. Gabazi replied, you replied to breaking the gear case. I felt that so much. And man, yeah, you know, if you kind of had to know the whole story to get that, because you know, we worked extremely hard this year, and I wasted the first half of the summer trying to make something work that wasn't going to work. I was trying to reinvent the wheel and make extremely fast 3-ram trim, and I couldn't. So I wasted 100 and some odd passes, and so we had to abort that, and we had to go back to the drawing board. So kind of halfway through the summer, I had to tear my whole combination apart, go to an offshore mid and a single ram trim, and change it to 24 and experimented with 36 volts, and we had, man, if it could break, it broke. And then at the end of the year, we're closing in the end of the year, we're starting to get somewhere, and then the motor lets go because of a faulty ECU, and I almost threw in the towel at that point. But then I put my nose to the grindstone, and literally I'm working 75 hours a week at work, and it's starting a tire season, and I'm fucking rebuilding a motor. So I got the motor all back together in the boat, and go out, and now you got to understand it's November in Canada too, so we're starting to run out of weather. Dump the boat in the water, make 2 little short hits, everything feels good, stab it, and the gear case lets go. I'm like, holy fuck, what next? Anyway, so we got it fixed real quick, and got back out, and we were able to reach our goals. So let me see what else I've got here. I know there were some other ones. Right, so I got one from my lovely son, Rich Editing. He's a smart ass, but him and I tease each other pretty good, so that's all right. Another one here from Paul Coulter. How you doing, Paul? Paul says, great job, guys, whiny about this or that. And yeah, I kind of threw that in there because, you know, and I've been involved in all forms of drag racing, from asphalt and snow and water and motorcycles and boats and you name it, and nothing ever changes. You come up with a rule set or something, and there's always somebody that's going to whine about this, or they didn't like that or whatever. And typically the ones that do oftentimes don't even come out and race or make excuses not to. So anyways, yeah, I guess that was a dig for the whiners. You know, you're never going to have a rule set that everybody loves. It just doesn't work that way. And but you know what? It's fair playing field for everyone. So, you know, fix your shit and come on out and race. So, Jackie Keeling said, looks like we still have a few more weeks. That was back when I blew mine up, and that's awesome, Jackie. Thank you. And you know, you and Greg were great. You know, we tested all your place, and you guys were always there, you know, pushing me to keep going when things weren't going so well. So that was awesome. I appreciate that. So Canadian Brapper said, very cool video. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Trendsetter 468 says, this is awesome, but I want to hear the deep dark secrets. Oh man, that I struggle with, and I struggle with keeping them secrets, to be honest with you. I like to share, and because there's people that shared shit with me, people I didn't even know, that helped me get to where I am massively, and I feel like there's a lot of things that I learned over the summer too, and I'd be pretty eager to share too if somebody asked, because man, you know, the way this all works is the sport needs to progress gradually to go anywhere, and every year everybody needs to get faster. And if I give somebody a secret and or help somebody out and their shit gets faster, then that drives me to make my stuff faster, and it drives the next guy to make his stuff faster. And I think that's how this progresses. So I want everybody to be fast, and I want everybody to want to race. So there's really no secrets. If somebody wanted some help, I mean, I'm by far from an expert. Trust me, there's a lot of people that know a whole lot more shit about this than I do, and I'm just scratching the surface. But I've learned a lot, and I've enjoyed it, and I'd be more than happy to share. So Canadian Brapper says, this channel is going to be epic. I hope so. I hope so. Not for my own sake, but for the sake of the sport, because I think it needs a lot of help. And I don't know. I think I need to do my part to try and get it there, or else we're not going to have anywhere to race. And I like I say, I've been involved in all forms of it. I like this one the best, and I want it to be around for years to come. So there's a few more. I mean, there's lots more. I couldn't read them all. I mean, for the few videos that I have, I've got a lot of great replies. So I see Anthony Santacano says, good story, very cool edit. Thanks, Anthony. You know, it's my editing needs work for sure. I'm working on that, but it's just hard to find the time. So anyways, I'm going to conclude that for now. A couple other things in the works. I've got, I want to thank Grant Sarah at ImageFX, or G-Star Creation, formerly ImageFX, for helping me with the logo and stuff. I think he did a bang up job. It looks amazing, and it's kind of exactly what I wanted. Something very simple. I wanted something that would look good on some merchandise and stuff. So that being said, we're working on some stickers right now, and some hoodies, and then eventually hats and shirts and that sort of stuff, because I don't know, I think the logo looks good, and I think it's cool. A, yeah, it's my merchandise, but B, again, it brings exposure to what we're doing. So I mean, if I'm going to kind of put some feelers out there and see what kind of interest there is on that kind of stuff, and then I'm going to move forward with that, and that sort of thing. So anyways, that kind of wraps it up. Keep it short and sweet. Like I say, Rob's boat back in next week. Then on to mine. I'm going to probably need a month or so on it to do what we're going to do, and get ready. I've got two other local drag, but two other for sure coming in for complete rewire and re-rigs. I'm super excited about those. I got different ideas. Every one that I do, I have another idea for the next one, and so that's going to be kind of neat. So going to be super busy here in the shop. Going to continue to try and get some stuff out. I still do want to do some shop tours, and you know, we want to do some what do you call it, Zoom meetings with some racers and that sort of stuff. I just kind of have to figure out how to do that. And the shop tour is kind of tough right now with everything in a lockdown, trying to, you know, be respectful of the laws and whatnot. So anyways, keep it safe. Please like, share, comment. It's super important in the growth of this. Share it with your friends. Again, if you like what you see, that's great. If you don't like what you see, I want to hear that too, because that stuff's all kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll see if we can't move forward and put some stuff together and move forward with a race season. That would be fantastic. So again, thank you. Appreciate it.